All right, let's continue. We're going to do costal through gluteal right now. This is the second portion of 1.6a. Okay? So, costal is not in the textbook, but you need to know it. Costal, C-O-S-T-A-L, because don't be confused. The next word is coxal. Sounds very similar. Costal refers to any area where you have ribs. So, costal, 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 costal. An easy way to remember is if you go out to dinner and you order a rack of ribs, ribs cost a lot. Okay? Coxal, C-O-X-A-L. If you take your hands and you put them not on your hips, but on your waist, you're going to feel a bony prominence here on the right and here on your left. This is your right coxal region. This is your left coxal region. Okay, that bony prominence is the part of the pelvis that you want to put your seat belt, your lap belt over. Okay, not above it, not below it. Next, crural. Crural is very related to sural. We'll do sural later on in another video. Crural is your shin region. Okay, cubital is also not in a textbook, but you need to know it. Cubital is your elbow. Not this part of your elbow, not the front, the back of your elbow. An easy way to remember it is when you use a Rubik's Cube, there are corners on a Rubik's Cube. There are 8 of them. Cubital, cubital. Digital. Fingers and toes is digital. Dorsal. Dorsal refers to a surface. This is my entire dorsal surface. Again, I have to be standing in an anatomical position, which means standing upright, facing forward, arms at your sides, palms forward. If you want to see my dorsal surface, that means my entire back surface, this is what it is. So the dorsal surface of my skull. Dorsal, dorsal, dorsal. The dorsal aspect of my right arm. Okay? Like the dorsal fin of a fish. It's on the back of the fish. Facial region. Easy enough. Femoral. The femoral region is from your groin to your knee. This is the femoral region. Front, sides, back. It's where your femoral artery, femoral veins, and your femur are located. Frontal region. Do not confuse frontal region with the front of the body. The frontal region is the forehead. So if I ask you a couple weeks from now to take a picture of the frontal region of your pig fetuses, it is the forehead. That's where your frontal bone is. That is where your frontal lobe is. If you've taken psych, Phineas Gage, the spike went through his frontal region of the brain. Okay? Genital and pubic region, well, you should have an idea of where those are. And the gluteal region, the buttocks, okay? Like, what's his name? The park bench guy, Forrest Gump. I got shot in the buttocks, okay?